Welcome, exiles! Today I'm going to show you a simple layout for growing any tier of seeds, and we're going to build it from scratch. So if you have any troubles with placing stuff, everything is explained step by step, so you can just follow along. Or if you already know how to build the gardens, you can just check the cheat sheet and build it yourself. So everything is covered in the video. The only kind of limitation about this layout is you could definitely make something a bit more complicated, which can grow more seeds at a time. This layout is meant as I would say a starter layout. If you have too many seeds, later on you can switch to something more complex, but in the beginning it should be just fine. If you're placing the seeds often, it also should be fine. However, if you want to ignore the garden for a really long time and then just go after 20 maps go and place a lot of seeds, then this layout might be a bit limited for you. And I'm going to be making a different layout today, and probably you will see the video tomorrow with a bit more complex gardening setup with dedicated tier 2 garden and dedicated tier 3-4 gardens, so I can grow more seeds at a time. However, that setup is just future proofing. I don't have that many seeds to be honest, and I place them quite often, so it's kind of overkill for me, but I want to have something a bit more complex and to play around. I guess I'm OCD about the garden and I want to make it a bit more complex and a bit more perfect. At the end, I'm probably going to make something fully custom. For now, we're using someone else's layout. The main reason for that is because there's a cheat sheet that you can follow along with, and if I made my own, I would also have to make a cheat sheet for you guys so you can follow it, and I didn't have time because I'm having so much fun with this league, just playing with few friends on Discord. So yeah. Anyways, before we start, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you can see more videos from me. And first of all, we're going to take a look at the cheat sheet, which is on the Reddit, so I'll show you how you can get that. Then we're going to build the thing. So let's hop to Reddit. The layout that we're going to be using is made by $ashk, if I'm pronouncing that right. And you can find the link for this Reddit thread in the description. So you can either click on this, open it in the full screen, and you can see how it's made. Though we were not going to use this exact layout because there is actually a Google sheet here in comments. If you open that one up, you have a few versions. You have this layout, you have the extra storage layout. I recommend doing this one because you can add storage later on. You don't have to put 36 of them here. You can put maybe 9 or how many you need as you go, as they fill up. If you don't have enough storage, you just buy a few more and add them so you can store everything up if you don't want to be using that life force. So it's a pretty convenient layout. You can grow 3 farms. You have 3 farms for 3 tier 1 seeds for wild, vivid and primal, which should be enough for the seeds that you're dropping. You have enough storage, which is extendable, and you have enough space, and the layout is pretty clean. You have the tier 4 garden. I mean, you can grow tier 2 to tier 4 seeds. The tier 4 seeds can only be grown in this area, which is a limitation if you're going to be growing a lot of tier 4 seeds, but they don't drop that often because you have to harvest tier 3 seeds to get to tier 4 seeds, and if you start growing them straight away, you probably won't have a lot of tier 4 seeds if you don't start buying them. So this should be fairly good for anyone who... It should serve you right to the end of the league, but if you have too many seeds, you can switch to the layout that I'm going to show you in the next video, which is a really beefy layout. So I'm going to leave the playlist for all the gardens and everything that I'm doing in the description, so you can check all the videos that are going to be made for this league. I'm going to put everything in that playlist. Anyways, we'll start building this thing, and I'm going to explain how to connect everything. Okay, exiles, let's start building our garden. We are going to start with Vivid Garden for tier 1 seeds. Before you start placing anything, you want to make sure that you can place the seeds later on. For instance, you cannot place seeds here. You're going to have this red indicator. You can check that with seeds or with pylons. It's kind of easy that way. So we know that if we were to put this collector here, then seeds cannot grow here. So instead you want to place it one block up. That way you can put your seeds anywhere there. So then we are going to put another one here and another one here. You can always double check if they're put in the right places by simply pulling out one pylon and just checking, hey, can all the seeds grow there? They can. So everything is fine and dandy. Next we need to connect all of them. Each collector can hold up to 50 life force, and that is a really low amount, and you need storage tanks. In the beginning you want to store all of your life force so you can grow tier 2, 3 and 4 seeds when you get them, and you get them from tier 1 seeds. So we just connect those 3 pylons. If you don't have storage tanks, they're going to share the life energy in between them. So if you want to store energy, you can store up to 150 in those 3 life force collectors. However, you will want more. One thing to note is that pylons can be connected up to 4 times, so I can connect it there. However, if I put another pylon here, I wouldn't be able to connect that one to that one. You can see. Either way, we are not going to put the pylon there, we are going to go up here. You can put the pylon, if you want to be OCD and keep it in the straight line, you can put it here, or for that matter, even here, doesn't matter. It's going to reach, then it's not going to be exactly in a straight line. So I don't know, for me, I like it this way, and then I put another one here and then connect that. It's kind of on a 45-degree angle. I can live with that. Then we place another pylon here. So for instance, if I was to place it there, I cannot reach to there. You can have up to 4 spaces in between them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually not 4, but 3 spaces in between them. So 1, 2, 3. And then you can connect this one to that one. Now we place another one. 1, 2, 3. And connect those. Make sure everything is connected. As long as everything is connected, doesn't matter if it's like connected to a pylon or it's to collector or to storage tank, everything is on the same grid basically. As long as it lights up like this, it means it's connected. And now we're going to place some storage tanks. Before we do, let's place another pylon right next to this one, and then we're going to place storage tanks 1, 2, 3. As I said, you can have up to 4 connections, so 1, 2, 3, and then a 4th one here. You could have also connected them like this. You could connect, for instance, you can connect this to that, and it's going to be connected. So it doesn't matter if this pylon is connected to a pylon or if it's connected to a storage tank. As long as they are connected, it's just fine. It's totally up to you how you want to connect it. You can even connect it to this one, but yeah, let's untick that one. This is connected to everything, and you can put more storage tanks really easily here, depending on how many you need. You just daisy chain them here, so you go 1, 2, 3, you connect all of them, and you want to connect this one. You cannot connect it to this pylon, but you can connect it to one of these storage tanks. For, I don't know, sanity, I like to have them like this. So if they start to fill up, they're going to this one is going to fill up, this one, then this one. So you can see how they are filling up. It's, I don't know, I like it that way. If you want to place more, you just add another pylon, storage tank, storage tank, storage tank, and just connect all of them. And then you connect to this one. And that way you can you have a lot of space here for storage tanks. I would recommend start with this amount. If you start filling them up, you can always add more. As soon as you run out of storage tanks, you can buy with a life force and simply condense the life force that is left over. So once we're kind of done with here, we're going to do the wild garden up here. It doesn't matter like which one you do. You can do either wild or you can do primal for that matter. Which one you want doesn't really matter that much. So here you also want to check if you can plant your seeds. You can plant them here, obviously. So let's go to the corner here and say, hey, we can place our collector here, and it's going to work. It's not going to work like this or like this, but it's going to work like that. We can also double check. Yep, everything is going to grow there. We place another one. That one is definitely going to work out. And we place another one here. And we're going to repeat our steps like we did in the first garden. Just connect everything. And then we are going to do some storage tanks. So another pylon here. And then we connect it to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect that to that. Add another pylon here. Connect that one to that one. And then we're going to do the storage tanks. So do 1, 2, 3. Connect everything. Add another pylon. Add 3 more storage tanks. Connect those out. For the demonstration, I'm going to do 3 rows of storage tanks. You can do more later on, depending on how many you need. So you have like your starting storage tanks. Once you fill them up, just buy more. So we're going to connect all of these and then to this one, so that is connected. Everything is pretty simple for now. Like the most complicated part is going to be tier 2, 3, and 4 garden, which is going to be up here, but we'll get to that one. For now, let's do the simpler things. I don't want to start you with the complicated thing, so let's do. You can do this one. Doesn't matter like where you do it. You have to check this wall here. So you just see you can't plant there, but you can plant there. So I would place one pylon there, so I know. Yep, it works like that. And we have to see like where we want that to end. So it can be placed up to the edge there. So it's totally up to you how you want to place it. So you can go up to the edge. There we go. So you can plant seeds even there. It's kind of weird. It looks like it might not work out, but it actually does work out. You can place your seeds in the corner. It's kind of weird a bit, but works. Maybe we can place them. I don't think you have enough space to actually do it this way. So here it's not actually going to work out, as you can see. So we have to actually place this one like this. And this one has to go here. And it's exactly 3 collectors that can go here. Now we need to connect those up. So what I like to do is place not in there. Make sure you're not placing anything in these collectors, because that is going to take seed space. Connect that one. Another one here. connect that one. Here, connect that one. Now they are quite far, so you have to either move this one closer to there, or if you kind of OCD don't want like angled lines, then you add another pylon here. Don't have to add 2 pylons, but I don't know, I like it to be like that. It's completely unnecessary to do it that way. And this one obviously cannot reach there, so add another pylon here. Again, you can connect them by making them a bit closer, but I'm OCD and I want them like that. Next, we are going to place another one here, and then we are going to do the storage in here. So we need actually another one there. Make sure everything is connected, so do it like that. Then we are going to do storage tanks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Actually, how many do we do here? What I say, I'm going to do 3. Actually, it doesn't matter. You figured out how it works already, so it doesn't actually matter that much. Do it like that. Add 2 more pylons. Connect that 2. Connect to the last pylon here, and like last storage tank there. Then connect these 3 up, and that, and everything is connected, so you can extend your storage in this direction. And we're kind of done with our storage and tier 1 garden. Now we need to make a tier 2 garden. Tier 2, 3, and 4, you can grow all seeds, or all tier seeds in this area. But we need to bring our life force there, so let's start with, you can do it any way you want, as long as you bring everything up there, it's kind of fine. If you want to be OCD about it, you can you can follow some kind of, I don't know, line and make everything, I don't know, pretty. So what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, and place another one. Actually, it's too far. Oh, you know what? We need another one here. Then we're going to connect that one to that one, and then do. So you can later on you will need to kind of do some shenanigans to add more storage. But anyway, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect that one. Then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 to the corner here. Connect that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect that. And then we're going to do 2, 1, 1, 2. 2 spaces in between them. Then we're going to bring this 1, 2 again for the corner. And again, 1, 2. It's actually 3, I don't know. Then we're going to do another pylon here. Connect that. So we have wild life force coming here. Then we're going to bring the vivid life force from this pylon here. So let's do 1, 2. Connect that. Is it like, let me see if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2. Yep. Not actually. I did it right the first time around. So 1, 2, 3. I'm kind of counting that weird, but you get the point at what we're doing. So let's do 1, 2, 3 and place it. You can basically, you don't have to count. You can figure it out with just looking how far it is. Might make a mistake, but it's kind of faster. They're one off, so one off from this. That way they can be aligned. And we can add a pylon here. And another here. Connect everything. And our blue life force, which is primal, it's going to go here. It should actually cannot go there. That's too far away. Connect that. Let's go up. And everything will align perfectly. That should be far enough to reach. As you can see, it aligns really nicely. It's kinda OCD friendly. There we go. So we brought all the life force to the upper garden. Now we need to build it. Let's continue actually bringing this stuff up. So let's go 4, doop, and connect everything. Then we are going to do just one space here, then 2, then 3. You can do this haphazardly and don't have to do it like this but it's kinda nice to have a well-organized garden. Let's do 1, 2, 3 and connect everything. And then we're going to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect everything. And then we're going to do just 1 here, then 2, 3. And then we're going to do the same deal here. Okay, let's start building the tier 2 to tier 4 garden in here. I'm going to do a bit of preparation with pylons before I start placing the dispensers and collectors. So let's first put all the pylons that we'll need on this side. So just make 1 distance there, then place 3 pylons, connect all of them like this. You might come up with a better way to connect them, but it works out this way. So yeah, then you do 1 distance, place another 3 pylons, connect them like this. Then you do another 1 distance and another 3 pylons, also connected like this. And another. So do 1. And everything should line up, hitting the wall there. And it doesn't matter like where you start, but let's start placing the collectors first. So the first collector is going to be the wild collector here, and we want to place it so it aligns with this pylon here, the edge, like this. And let's put out the dispensers, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the corners. You won't be able to grow the seeds in corners, but honestly it doesn't matter that much, especially in the beginning. You don't have that many tier 2, 3 and 4 seeds, and you can grow all of them in here. Just consult the chart where you can place them. The tier 3 seeds are going to go in the middle, the tier 4 seeds are going to go on this side, and tier 2 everywhere else you can place tier 2 seeds. So with this placed, we need another dispenser on this side, and well, not there. Another dispenser. Yeah, like that. So we have all the dispensers. They're going to overlap, like these 3 are going to overlap. So you're going to do, since this is wild purple, so it's purple. You're going to do blue, blue, and yellow. So all of them are going to overlap. So let's connect everything. Here you need additional pylons, but we're going to place them as we need. So first of all, let's connect the blue to this one, and we also want to connect it there, but we cannot reach. So we're going to place another pylon on this side here and just connect that. You can actually connect it to this. It's prettier, I guess. And you can connect it like that. You could also place the pylon on this side, doesn't matter, as long as you connect everything up, it's fine. Then we are going to connect the yellow to the yellow here. This way you have the overlapping blue ones and with the yellow. So this one will require either blue or yellow, and whichever it requires doesn't matter because we covered everything in here. Now let's fix the other side. Don't forget to connect this collector to some pylon, doesn't matter like which one, as long as it reaches. You can connect this one or that one. This one is OCD friendly because it's straight line, straightish line, I guess. So on this side we want basically reverse, so this needs to overlap with the yellow, so this one needs to be a yellow, and this way this middle region is also going to have a blue and a yellow, so any seed can grow there. We need another pylon on this side, and we're going to connect the yellow to the yellow, so that's connected, and we need the blue one here. So this farm here for tier 2 to tier 4 seeds is done. So let's move to the next one. The next one, we are going to place the yellow. So that's, what is that? Vivid. That's vivid. We're going to place it to, let's see. I like to place one dispenser here because it's really easy to guess where it needs to go. So it needs to go here, that corner region. If you look at the chart, the layout, so then we can place this to here. That way we already have the blue dispenser here, and we also have it's going to be used for this and for this one. That's why we're doing them in this order. You cannot do the primal here, the blue one, it goes there. Then we're going to do the same thing. So just grab your dispensers, go into all 4 regions there. Let's grab another one. And we need to connect everything. So we need a purple here. Don't forget to connect your collector to the grid. Then we need another pylon here so we can connect the purple there. And then you have all, so it's yellow and it has purple and a blue overlapping there. It's nice. Then we need on this side, we need blue. So we're going to connect blue there. And we need another, I forgot to put a dispenser there. And we're going to need a pylon. So let's connect that. And this one needs to be purple. That way we are covering everything. So blue, blue, purple, 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 and everything is overlapped nicely. We're going to do the same thing for the last one here. So grab one dispenser so you know where you need to place them, consult the chart. So the dispenser goes right next to this yellow pylon. Then you grab the blue primal life force collector and do another 4 of these and another one here. So this one needs yellow and purple, so do a yellow one there, and you need another pylon. Connect that one to that one, so you have purple, yellow, and the collector is blue. We're going to do the reverse on this side, so this needs purple, and why did I place that there? You don't need that. Do the purple one here, connect purple to here, and the last one you need the yellow connected there, so we have yellow, purple overlapped, yellow and purple overlapped, yellow, purple, so everything is overlapped. And don't forget to connect this, or it's not going to work. Doesn't matter like from where you connect, it's from there or there. You can add another pylon in here if you really want to be OCD about it, but everything is connected, nice and dandy. And the last thing, once you have enough currency to buy them, horticrafts are horticrafts, I'm not sure if I'm reading them correctly, are awesome. Just place a few here and just connect them like this. You don't actually need to have too many of them placed at the time, because you can actually pick them up and they are going to have their recipes stored. So I can grab a few, just show you that from my hideout. Just pick them up once they have 3 recipes in them. So you can see I have these collected, and if I want to search for some specific modifier, it's way easier if you keep them in a stash. So let's say I wanted, I don't know, chaos. To remove chaos modifier, I have remove chaos modifier on this one. I also have randomize the numeric values for chaos there, and if I wanted to use that, I would just grab that and go to my sacred grove and just place it anywhere, doesn't matter, and I can use that craft. So it doesn't have to be connected, as far as I know. I haven't tried it actually if it's not connected, but even if it needs to be connected, you can just bring it to some random pylon and connect it. So you can do, if you need, I'm not sure if you need to connect it, but you can really simply do that. So I would recommend keeping your horticrafts if you want to hoard your crafts in the stash tab instead, because it's way easier to search and organize them. That's a wrong tab, and you just keep them for later on, which is their purpose. So that's kind of an additional tip there. Anyways, we built our sacred grove garden. It's going to serve you till the end game. Maybe you want to switch to something more extreme later on if you have too many tier 4 seeds, and maybe you want to add some storage in the beginning while you gather enough tier 2-3 seeds, because you won't have too many of those. You can start growing tier 2 seeds as soon as you get them. You can start growing them here alongside tier 1 seeds. Later on you grow tier 3, tier 2 seeds, so make sure you grow everything that you drop basically, and collect enough life forests to grow them. This is all for this video. I hope you managed to build your garden and you're having fun this league. The crafts are awesome and you can make some really GG items with them. Anyways, that's all. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.